it is definitely not all glamorous. It's very easy to think that when you're in India, oh yeah, my friends are in US, like they are earning in pounds and dollars and all. One thing I was always looking for on Instagram was Tollywood workshops because I wanted to go and dance.
Let's come back to the UK topic.
Oh God.
They have proposed for the change of ILR.
The hope is they will not apply it retrospectively and they'll apply it to maybe new people because UK is built on the backs of immigrants. So my advice would be if you're coming, seasonal depression is very real. It's impossible to feel happiness. Make sure you have a support system, if not here, back at home that you can rely on. And more importantly than these two is finances. You're expecting to have like a 6-figure salary here immediately. So if you have a dependency of a family or like your parents back at home, because you don't know when layoffs will happen, you don't know when laws will change. There's a lot of community here that we can interact and build with. So it's not all glitz and glamour. It's definitely very, very, very difficult. But do not put the pressure of debts and loans on your head, because right now the job market is come here. We'll be here for you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Arya Streamz. Today I'm sitting with the person who has built her life in UK with so much of grace, hard work and strength. Here in this video, we're going to discuss about all the things in UK, the real life in UK, the moves, the mistakes and emotions, and also visas, work culture and everything in this video. So let me introduce to all of you, Miss Medha. So hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So let us know a little bit about your background. So where are you from and what made you to think of UK?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Medha. Hi everyone. I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay.
I'm a Telugu girl. I have come to UK, I think 4 years ago, maybe 4.5 years ago.
Okay.
I came here for my studies. I came here for my MPhil at Cambridge.
Okay.
And then I stayed back here. What made me come to UK? No particular reason.
Okay.
I was in US before this, pre-pandemic. I did my master's in social work. And pandemic hit, I had to come back to India. Then I was in Hyderabad for I think a year.
Okay.
And then I just got sick of staying at home in Hyderabad. And I was anyway planning to either go back to US or UK. I'm always trying to go somewhere else. I'm never in one place.
Why is that? So your nature is like that. So you want to travel or something like that?
Not necessarily travel, but the only way I feel like anyone can learn about themselves is by getting out of their parental house. There's a phrase in Telugu, Bavilo Kappa, right? So it's basically, it's like a frog stuck in a well. Horrible translation, but frog stuck in a well, and your horizons are not really expanded. You are used to just one way of thinking, one way of living. So always wanted to go out and sort of find myself, as cliched as that sounds.
Wow.
So yeah.
Why did you choose US first? In which year did you go to US? Sorry.
I think around 2018 to 2020, 2021, I was there. So to go back a couple of steps before, I did my first master's in psychology in India. Okay. And then everyone I knew was going to US at that time, but they were going for like engineering, MS, computer science, and all of that. And somehow I didn't want to remain in psychology. One, there was no money in psychology. Nobody takes psychology seriously. Even now, it's just picking up now. But at that time, it was so new. People were like, nobody's going to pay you. And it was true. There was no money. So I'm like, okay, need to earn. So then I applied to social work. I was very interested in social impact work. I did a lot of social impact work through my career. So I was like, let me try this.
Toughest part of living in UK, that is how to get a job in UK. It's
absolutely
really tough. So what are the difficulties you faced, and are there any rejections?
Where do I begin? Was very difficult. Like I was saying, now that it's all worked out, it seems okay. But in that few months of unemployment, it was very, very difficult. One, of course, financially, because you still need to pay rent, you need to pay your bills. If I was very, very lucky and privileged enough that my brother lives here,
Okay.
so I could mitigate those issues. So I had someone to go to, but I know not everyone does. So you will still have your same amount of spending, but you don't have any income coming in. So that's
Yeah.
extremely difficult. The job market generally in the UK is very bad. And I don't know if it's
Yeah.
because of the course I chose, like the sectors I chose.
So what kind of jobs you were looking for?
So I am into education.
Okay.
So I've been into social impact versus education, sort of that area. So I was applying for more charity, non-profit organizations, foundations. Those are anyway slightly more difficult to get, especially with sponsorship. So I was making it slightly more difficult for myself. But in my head, I was like, Cambridge degree, who will not give me, I will get a job and I'll show everyone. Absolutely not. That was such a big scam that I went into. Not a scam, but
True,
the false hope that you have, oh, on my resume, if I have Cambridge, anyone will they'll invite me and they'll give. Absolutely not. That was such a big farce.
Actually, few people say that, sorry to interrupt,
No,
but
go ahead.
few people say that if you study here in any university,
Yeah.
because you're a student of UK, they give you jobs easily. They say that,
Yeah.
but it's not true.
It's absolutely not true.
Yeah.
The market is, I feel like, difficult for everyone, but especially if you're in a non-STEM course like me, it's that much more difficult. And I was not really going into PhD as well. Generally, the path is MPhil then PhD.
Okay.
So my natural route was set out for me, but I was very, very adamant that I want to get into the workforce, earn first, save some money, then go back into academia, which I will at some point in my life.
Okay.
But for that period of time, I was like, I need a job. Thankfully, PSW was there, and we had some window to stay back in the UK, but without income, right? So it's so much more difficult. Even though I had family, you don't want to be a burden on them. You don't want to keep, be that one person who's leeching off of your family's money.
Being
in at 30 years of age, you don't want to do that. So it was very, very difficult emotionally. But I say that with a lot of salt because I'm very, very protected and privileged. And I know most people who come to UK do not have the comforts I do. So I count my blessings when I go to sleep. Even how much ever I'm saying I'm struggling, these are my problems, they're nothing compared to the general Indian student problems or South Asian student problems in UK. Nothing compared to theirs. There's no, my family is not depending on me back at home. They're not waiting for me to earn money to send back at home. So I come from a very privileged background. So it will be very idiotic of me to be I have so much struggles and it's yeah. But in my own accord, I had that struggle, which I sorted.
Okay.
So that's the tangent in which it went.
Yeah. Okay. So job, about the rejections.
Oh my God.
You had?
Why do we have to go into this? But we'll go into this. So many. Because I applied for 150, 200 plus jobs easily. And I did not have the comfort of the easy apply, LinkedIn easy apply, because the roles I was applying to were extremely different from one another. So I had to tweak my CV, my SOP, my everything, personal statement, everything to suit that job. And they're all very heavily ethical. How do I say it? They're very serious jobs. I was applying to jobs with which helps women who are facing domestic abuse, anti-human trafficking initiatives, child rights. This is my career. This has been my career. So I was applying to I cannot take it lightly. I cannot just say I'll send the CV and I have to take this seriously because the work is serious. And doing that for 150, 200 jobs, I probably got 2 or 3 interviews out of them.
This point is to be noted.
Yeah.
She applied for 200 jobs,
yeah,
and she got many rejections.
multiple.
But now she's settled.
It's worked out, but it's luck.
Now the hot topic. They have proposed for the change of ILR. So, what is your take on that? To all
So
of the
I have
people.
a philosophy in life. If it is out of your control, don't stress.
Hmm.
If I can control it, I'll stress. This is absolutely out of my remit. This is government. I cannot do shit. I cannot do anything.
Yeah, but people now see few people have already started their tattoo and finished almost 2 to
Yeah,
3 years, and they just have 1 or 2 years
that's
to
very
reach
unfortunate.
ILR.
Yeah,
And if this now, fortunately, it's just a proposal,
exactly.
but they shouldn't confirm it. We just have to pray for it.
Absolutely.
We
And
don't
we
have
have
any
that
other
petition
option.
going around and stuff. The hope is they will not apply it retrospectively and they'll apply it to maybe new people
Hopefully.
who come in from now onwards.
Yeah.
But if they end up applying it retrospectively, it is what it is.
It's really tough.
It's very
actually.
unfortunate. It's very unfair, and it's very it's it doesn't help because UK is built on the backs of immigrants.
Immigrants.
And
True.
for them to turn around and do that, of course, it's yeah. I have a lot of opinions on it, but for another day.
Okay. So you said you already had a brother here before
Yeah.
you came, right? So okay. So I think home and everything was already arranged for you when
No.
you came. No, you will
No,
have
no.
to search.
After all, he's my brother.
Okay.
He will not do everything for me. He will help me if needed.
Okay.
But he was in, see, I came right after the second wave of pandemic. He's a doctor.
Okay.
His wife is a doctor as well. So they were burnt out completely.
Very
So
good.
they were in no state to, I mean, they did help a lot. He'll kick me if I say anything else. But I had to. So when I came to Cambridge, I looked for a student accommodation within the university. So that was okay because the university tells you exactly where to look. And then when I got a job, I had to move to London, which was a completely different ball game than Cambridge. Actually, I got culture shock when I came to London.
Ah, okay.
Because I was in Cambridge, which is so pretty, so quaint, so clean, so safe, and very like it's right out of a storybook. It's the things that you dream about, basically. It ticks all those boxes.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh,
all
this
the
is
English
UK.
houses.
Exactly.
And English movie.
Absolutely.
Scenes.
And there those big, like, palace like, university grounds and all of that. So I was like, this is UK. This is great. This is amazing. Until I came to London. And I have a love hate relationship with London. But right now, I think it's hate. But it was completely like I was so shocked when I came to London. First, like the sounds, the noises everywhere. It's so like there's no quietness and that stillness, which I was so used to in Cambridge. So it took me a while to get used to London life and the hustle bustle and yeah, there was a lot. But when I was looking for houses in London, I did struggle a bit because one, the prices, the rent, this is off the charts. And you're not getting paid as much as well, right? None of these people match inflation or cost of living. It's just they'll pay how much ever they want to pay you.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a struggle at the beginning. And but there's like so many apps at our disposal, right? Like Rightmove, Zoopla, and all of that. So I feel like there are resources in place that make it simpler, and especially if you have friends who've already come here 1 year before you or 2 years before you, it makes it slightly easier. For example, like my childhood friends live here with me, so they were telling me which areas to look for, which neighborhoods to look for.
Okay.
Because if you don't have that help, because initially I was looking at some very shady neighborhoods, and they're like, no, you need to come out of those neighborhoods and look in. So that was really helpful. But it's London housing is another episode.
True.
Yeah.
And they were very pricey. Oh my god.
Extremely for no reason.
Yeah. So already for my next question, you have answered. Half of the answer I've already got. Okay. But even though I'm gonna ask.
Yes, please.
So what do you think about cost of living in London?
Oh, terrible, man. Yeah, there's no other words but terrible.
Yeah,
to it.
everything. So I just want to ask, when we come in the beginning, so we always compare the prices with India. INR, we used to convert everything.
still do.
And yeah, you do.
I haven't. I feel like I've gotten a bit better. But if anything is priced above £50, anything, it can be
Yeah.
any big thing also, I'll convert.
In India, 5,000 is okay for us.
Yeah,
Here, 50 pounds is too much.
absolutely not.
Yeah, even I feel the same.
It has to be. Some research has to go into it for me to spend 50 pounds on something. Otherwise, impossible. Yeah.
So now comes the interesting part. I wanted to know about your channel on Instagram. No
Of
Siggu.
course. Of course.
It's a very interesting title actually. No Siggu means no shy. That's a Telugu word. So why do you wanted to put that title to Instagram handle? And you not only do dances, choreography or dance, but you also do some motivational stuff, some sarcastic stuff also in the
sarcastic,
Instagram.
not motivational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how did you start that? How did you get that idea? And did you start it before you coming to UK, or when you came here you started? Yeah.
Okay. So your first part of the question, which is no siggo, which means shameless. It's very new. It's after I came to UK, 1-2 years after I came to UK. So it's quite a new Instagram page. On my private account, I post everything and anything.
Okay.
But I never wanted to have like a public account. And I was very shy, and I'm like only for my friends and family and all of that. I don't know, some flip switched in my head one day. I was already dancing. I've been dancing all my life, but I was performing with a group here. It was a Kathak contemporary Bollywood sort of a group. We were performing all across London, and we performed in Cambridge, and it was amazing, like the best experience ever. From there, like the women that I was interacting with in that group, they really encouraged me to say, like, you need to have a public account. What is this? Like, very much pushed me into that, and I was very influenced. I'm like, yeah, definitely, sure. And then I obviously took a month and a half to think about what the name should be, what should it say. And like the only thing was, because I was so shy to post things publicly, I was like, it's only fitting for me to say, if I'm doing it, I don't have any shame. I shouldn't have any shame. And especially because we're, as South Indian girls, we're raised to think we need to behave a certain way, we have to act a certain way, look a certain way. And I'm just so tired of it. So I don't know if I can swear on your channel, but I cannot give any F's about it anymore. I cannot live. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah. Enough.
So I'm just like,
yeah, the first
no
20 years maybe we are like that, but that's
yeah. Anyone wants to feel offended, please welcome. Feel offended, but I don't have any siggo, and that's the whole game there. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So about the dance, so when did you start dancing first, and why are you interested in dancing? I mean, did somebody inspire you or something like that, or?
I've been dancing since I was like 3 or 4 years old. Me and my sister used to go for classes. From like Bollywood to Kuchipudi to Bharatnatyam.
Wow.
Yeah. We've tried and tested everything on the platter. And dancing was the main form of entertainment for me with my sister, because that was the only time I would get to spend time with her. Okay. Otherwise, she was too cool for me. She's like 5 years older than me.
Okay.
And she'd be like, please, like, you go play with your toys. The only time she would actually play with me is when we were dancing. Okay. So that was my way to get her to like. So that's how it started. And then it's been a part of my life. I don't know when I was not dancing. I was always dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super. So when you were studying everything.
Yeah, when I was in Cambridge also, I was a part of a dance club. I was performing. Then I came to London. I found that group that I just told you about. I was performing. Now I'm a bit tired of performing, so I love teaching. Generally, I've loved teaching anything. It can be any skill. So I'm back to teaching dance now.
Choreography.
Yeah. You asked me who inspired me with how I started off. Yeah. Basically, I don't think I had like any one single inspiration. Okay. I was very inspired by Chiranjeevi. I don't know if I can call it inspiration. I was just like in awe of Prabhudeva, Chiranjeevi, Madhuri Dixit. So I just had like pop culture icons, but nobody in particular. Okay. It was just a way for me to express myself and entertain myself. and I was always fat. All my life I was fat, and it sort of set me apart. So I was not just the fat girl; I was the fat girl who danced. So for me, that was like, okay, I have an edge over the other regular fat people.
USP.
So yeah, USP exactly. That was my. I think that was it. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you start workshops here in London? You got that idea, or did you know somebody who had already started it, or because that's actually a new thing. I didn't
Yeah.
see anybody like that. So with Indian songs and Telugu songs.
Well, you have so many Indian like Bollywood workshops, and I used to attend a lot of Bollywood workshops and not a lot of hip hop workshops as much as I'd have liked to. But one thing I was always looking for on Instagram was Tollywood workshops because I wanted to go and dance. And I used to dance a lot in Hyderabad, like for Tollywood songs and everything. And I'm like, there is nothing here. I was literally looking, and there were Tamil workshops, but Telugu, I could not find anything. And then I'm like, I'll only do. Why wait for someone else?
Very mass songs we have.
Exactly.
Where we can dance so much.
Exactly. So energetic and everything. So I was like, let me not wait around for someone to start a Tollywood workshop. So I was like, because I want to dance. So this is a very selfish
and you want to teach
way of I want to teach. So
yeah,
and it's
we
all
are
like
there to learn.
Exactly. It's my favorite songs, my favorite playlists. So it's just me having a party basically.
What advice do you give for the newcomers who's gonna come as a student, dependent, tier 2, or intercompany transfer? Yeah. What do you tell them?
Okay. So one would be, if you really, really want to experience UK culture and UK life or just abroad outside of India, that's good enough reason to come. But it is definitely not all glamorous. It's definitely not a bed of roses. Um, it's very easy to think that when you're in India, oh yeah, my friends are in US, like they are earning in pounds and dollars and all. Very, very, very false view of what actually happens out here. Like for example, it's a Monday today, and it's 8 p.m. And I'm sure after this we all have to go back,
Cook.
make meals, do laundry, change sheets on the bed. Because weekend we would have thought we'll do it, but I'm sure we didn't do it. So today we have to do it because we are up and about. It's just never ending chores, never ending. And that's because we've been so spoilt in India because we have so much help in India. So if you think it's coming here is like glamorous and it's just London Bridge and Tower Bridge and it's absolute. I have gone to London Bridge twice probably in the 4 years that I was here because I'm busy doing laundry and washing dishes, ironing clothes. So it's definitely very difficult to be an adult on your own without help and without family and friends. Family and friends that you're used to, you'll obviously make new family and friends here. So my advice would be, if you're coming, do not put rose tinted glasses on because that's not real. It's going to be very difficult. Once November hits, which it did, seasonal depression is very real. It's impossible to feel happiness some points during November, December, Jan, Feb, March, sometimes April. It's so grey outside. Like I force myself to wear color because I don't see color. So I have my sister-in-law told me always buy like bright winter clothes. Otherwise, it's just like that really worked because all my winter clothes are like very bright.
Okay.
So not those black jackets.
Most of them wear only black jackets.
Exactly.
Black or
so that is my one hack to like see color in life. Because you enter your office, it's dark anyway in the morning or it's gloomy. By the time you exit, sun has already set. So you're not getting your vitamin D, you're not getting sunshine. These might just seem like, oh, these are such whatever, like UK problems. They are very UK problems, but they're very real. They affect your mood. They affect if you're someone who's anxious and you're stressed quite often and you overthink, like me, it's definitely very difficult to deal with it in an atmosphere like this. So if you're coming, make sure you have a support system, if not here, back at home, that you can rely on, because financially, logistically, and domestically, it's anyway difficult. But you can only deal with that if you're mentally okay, not strong, but like you should be
At
decently
least.
okay.
Yeah.
That will only happen if you have a strong enough support system. Those two, and more importantly than these two, is finances. If you have someone depending on you back at home, and you are expecting to have like a six-figure salary here immediately, that's not going to happen. You're not going to be earning in lakhs immediately. So if you have a dependency of a family or like your parents back at home, I would think twice. Make sure you have a financial cushion. Build up your emergency fund, because you don't know when layoffs will happen, you don't know when laws will change. So always have a 6 to 8 month emergency fund ready, and then you start saving and investing and do whatever the hell you want with it. But these are very real problems that we face on a day-to-day basis, and I'm saying have a 6 month emergency fund. I don't have it myself. Have, I think, built up till 4, and I'm still pushing past the 2. So it's not all glitz and glamour. It's definitely very, very, very difficult, but it's the little things you do, I feel like, that carry you on. Like for me, dance, and like for you guys to come and attend my class means the whole world to me, because I'm like, this is piece of home. This is me bringing Hyderabad to my London life. So there are things you can do. There is community here. There's a lot of community here that we can interact and build with. But do not put the pressure of debts and loans on your head, because right now the job market is extremely difficult. So unless you're extremely sure, which I was too, that I would get a job like this and it will be 6 figures and whatnot, but very, very far from the truth. So have that realistic understanding and don't be disappointed if it doesn't meet your expectations, which it won't. And as long as you have that, okay, I can adapt to life, I'll be flexible, nobody's depending on me, come here, we'll be here for you. But otherwise, don't, honestly.
So one last question,
Mm-hmm.
but before rapid fire.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to see for yourself after 5 years? So who's Medha after 5 years?
Oh, wow.
Can we meet you? Can we?
It's Monday, Kavya. You can't be asking me these questions on a Monday. So who's Medha after 5 years?
Yeah.
I think someone who does not bear the weight of expectations from society. I'll obviously bear the expectations of people I love.
Mm.
So if my mom expects something from me, I'll try my best. So I want to be free of expectations, that burden of expectations, and hopefully very successful in my creative endeavors, because I also write. So hopefully I've published a couple of books by then. I've done some showcases with my dance group by then. I have my 6 months emergency fund by then. And probably on my way to a PhD, or already in between a PhD, or maybe towards the end of a PhD, but PhD somewhere.
Do you want to settle here, or do you want to go back to India or some other country to explore, to settle?
I'll be here for at least the next couple of decades. I feel like I've just settled in, and I like the place where I'm at.
Okay.
But never say never. So if an opportunity arises where I need to move to, let's say, Italy, it won't. But I will not say no to that. So
you love traveling?
I love traveling.
Okay. So Indian chai or UK coffee?
Oh, Indian chai any day.
Okay. One Indian thing you never compromise on?
Rice.
Okay. UK food you actually enjoy? So rapid fire.
There is nothing. There is no answer to this.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Okay.
Madeleines, but I don't think they're French. Never mind. Sticky toffee pudding. Yes.
Okay.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Okay. So one song that lifts your mood instantly.
I'm currently listening to Satya album, Sakhi album.
Okay.
So that there's no one song.
Okay. So the dance style you want to try someday?
Salsa.
Okay. You didn't do it?
Never.
Okay. One thing you're always overthinking about.
Oh, money.
Okay.
Yeah.
A personality trait that you're proud of.
I'm
You-
shameless.
No, you're not.
Okay, little bit shame is there. What I'm proud of, I can learn. Okay, personality trait. No,
Hmm.
I think I'm very confident. Even if I can fake it till I make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Your reset button when life gets stressful.
Don't meet anyone. Stay at home on this couch. Eat lots of rice with dal, mango pickle.
Silly thing that makes you laugh every time.
My life and how I've got here.
A place in UK that gives you peace.
Ooh, Cambridge. Yeah.
A guilty pleasure snack.
Rice. It's not a snack, but I will eat it as a snack.
Okay. A childhood habit you still have.
I want to say eating, but I won't say eating. Childhood habit. I like sulking.
Okay. One thing you want people to remember you for.
That I made them feel uncomfortable through which they learned something.
Nice. Yay, it's a wrap. Again, ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇంటర్వ్యూ థాట్ వచ్చింది కానీ ఎప్పుడు చేయలేదు ఫస్ట్ టైం